Can you describe for me what you see?
I feel very small. I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking up.
Mm-hmm.
It is white translucent doorway or walls, but there's beige
Mm-hmm.
translucency. Um, I hear a lot of bustling
Okay.
in the city around, quiet where I am, but behind me, to the right, to the left, I feel like there's a lot of vehicles humming back and forth, going around.
Interesting. And so, if you're ready to enter into the Hall of Universes, you may go ahead and do so. And you can feel free to describe to me what you sense or feel or see.
The door just became very black,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to push it really hard to get in.
Okay.
And I hear a creak, and the door opens.
Perfect. And so, as you remember from our conversation, the Hall of Universes will contain as many doors as you have agreements with star nations or with beings from other realms. These are aspects of you. And each door we will explore thoroughly. And so, as you enter into the Hall of Universes, describe what you see.
Very, very high ceilings. It
Mm-hmm.
is quiet.
Mm.
Um, there's like a thickness in the air. Um, it doesn't smell old or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And the hallway is extremely long.
Mm-hmm.
And I see gold doors on each side, right side all the way down, left side all the way down.
Thank you. And so, the series of doors that pertain to you are going to illuminate themselves. And would you kindly count them and see how many doors are there for you?
6 on my left side and 4 on my right side. They're glowing gold.
Okay. 6 on your left and 4 on your right. And so now the first door for us to explore is going to be singled out amongst all of them. And so when you're ready, go to that door and describe it for me, please.
It's the second door on my right.
Thank you.
All the doors have, they're not numbered, but they have like dark bronze balls to say door one, two balls, door two. They have little balls. So I
Wow,
can say it's door two.
wonderful. Okay, and so if you're ready to begin, you can open up the second door on your right and give me a report as to what's coming up. What do you sense or feel or see?
like a gush of cold air, very cold air.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's so bright. It's way too bright for my eyes.
Your eyes will adjust in three, two, and one. Now, what do you see?
I see a red velvet couch and lots of looks like books all around the room.
Mm-hmm. And
And
what?
at the far end, there looks like there's a little being
Okay.
just standing there waiting for me.
Okay. Do you get a sense of who that being is?
I hear him saying, I am your friend to guide you.
Perfect. Can you describe him or it?
He's short, kind of whitish, no, more than translucent. He's whitish, shiny,
Mm-hmm.
large eyes, and he smiles.
Mm-hmm. Does he look humanoid or does he look like a gray or what? How would you describe his body?
Um, very small, very thin. Oh my God, almost like what I have right outside my office. Oh, I just realized
Oh,
only he's animated.
he's animated. So would you say he was like a typical gray alien kind of, but you said white?
Whitish, yes,
Mm,
like that, only shiny white,
perfect. Thank you.
almost whitish opaly.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. And can he give you a name? Is there something we can call him?
Oh, right away.
Hmm.
Tarna.
Tarna. Tarna, we welcome you. Thank you for being here for Sophie. And could you please describe who you are to Sophie? I know you said you were a guide, but is there anything more?
I am the first of the welcome committee.
Thank you.
I I help people adjust to where they are.
Can you tell us where Sophie is and where you are?
My planetary system is considered quite far from Earth, and yet we are not far. We are, I can't make out the word, something with CRO. We are Croyanoids. Can't make out the Croyas. Croyas.
Croyas. And what does that mean?
We are a light planet. We live in total light. And the rays of light is what sustains us.
Thank you. And who are you in relationship to Sophie?
I am a guide, a helper, someone that can hold her hand and take away any fears and insecurities she may have.
Well, thank you, Tarna, so much for your presence. I honor you and thank you for being here for Sophie.
He bowed.
He bowed?
He bowed.
Oh, he bowed. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Wow. And so, Sophie, if you're ready, if you feel this introduction is complete, you can ask Tarna to take your hand and guide you to the next area, door, or vision he sees fit.
We're going deeper into that room behind him,
Mm-hmm.
and it's long and dark.
Okay.
But every step he took, the room got brighter and brighter. Every step he took forward.
Wow.
And it's just a large empty space, and the air is misty
Mm-hmm.
white, translucent.
Okay.
He's telling me to stand in the middle and breathe it in.
Thank you. Do you know why he's asking you to do this? What's the purpose, Tarna?
To integrate with this feeling of light.
Okay. Thank you.
I feel my body just got taller and more white.
Thank you. If you can, look down at your body and see if it has transformed into another form or if it's the same, or what are you sensing about your physical being?
I feel like I'm a tall version of Tarna, like from the neck down,
Hmm?
yet I feel my face is still the same, like human-ish.
Okay, very good. And could you tell or sense or look at your hands? What do your hands look like? Do you have hands? Like,
I do.
mm-hmm,
They're glowing,
mm-hmm.
they're vibrating, and the fingers are longer than my actual hands. And again, oh, like whitish, opally white.
Do you have 5 fingers?
I have 10 glowing fingers.
Wow, thank you. Tarna, if I may be bold to ask you, Sophie in her physical body is suffering from a little bit of a cough. Are you able to assist her in healing that today?
Not I.
Okay, thank you. We appreciate that. And so, what is the next step for our Sophie here?
It is time to go to another room.
Thank you very much.
He doesn't walk me out. I go back to the door I came in from,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm standing in the hallway with door number 2 on the right behind me,
Mm-hmm.
facing the 6 doors on the left
Okay.
and the other 3 doors on my right.
And so now the next door that is meant for you to access will illuminate itself. And which one is that?
Door number 3 on the left. It's almost in front of me on the right.
Okay.
Well, that door swings open.
Wonderful. And so as you go through that door, give me your first impressions. What do you sense, see, or feel?
The air is green.
Ah,
The air is green, green mist.
nice.
It smells naturey.
Mm-hmm. And as you further go in, what happens?
It feels covered in lots of green vines. When I stand in the middle, there are vines all around the walls. I feel like saying I'm not scared. It's slightly creepy. And a wind just went through and all the vines are moving, the leaves, they're just rustling. There's someone tall standing in the back, dark, very dark figure, watching, just to see my reaction. And this being, when it stepped out into the room closer to me, his darkness, he lit up. He lit up almost bright green, neon-y green. I don't feel uncomfortable anymore. Put out two hands. I take his hands and I felt the green rush through me. I'm green. He's not talking. Anne Marie, I, hmm, we're just staring at each other. I feel like he's filling me up with love. We're just standing there holding hands. And I'm filling up with love or peace. And he's just leading me around the room from one end around, 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 walking around, and I'm touching the vinyl, the vines, and I'm green. And he just telepathically said, "You're done now. I am glad you came, but we are done here." I send him gratitude from my heart, and I start heading to the door to leave this room. The last door on the left side is glowing. And I enter, and the air is misty blue, very bright blue. That room has a lot of beings. They're all like talking to each other, but I just hear blah, 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 blah. They're excited. I'm in there. They said this will be your favorite room, your favorite experience, because we are so much fun. I said, why? And they said, because we are always happy. Our planet is always happy. Even when something not good happens, we can make it better right away, and then everyone is happy. I said, I want to be happy all the time. And they said, poof, when you're here with us, you are. They said it took us many, 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 many years on other planets that we grew and learned from to make our planet the happy place. Here, everything is possible.
Sophie, are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Can you ask them? Or can you describe them for me?
I feel I'm in the land of blue munchkins. Um, no clothes, but the land of blue munchkins. And the cheerfulness is contagious. It's, they said, well, we know you'll be back, but you have to experience more. Go now if you want to, but we know you'll be back.
Can you ask them who they are and who they represent for you?
I was trying to ask them, it's getting something with a G.
Mm-hmm.
So weird. Galabas, Galabas, something like that, like Galabas, the Galabes.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Interesting.
the aspect of me. It's gonna make me cry. It's the aspect of me that I think I want to be more, that I feel I'm not enough of.
Okay. Beautiful.
The aspect of me that wants to have no fear and do things or know things
Excellent.
and not feel insecure.
Mm-hmm.
And the blue seems to be the blue of this room or the
Uh-huh.
mist activating or bouncing on my third eye area.
Perfect. So why don't you go ahead and ask the blue mist to strengthen your aspect within you. Strengthen that part of you that needs to feel more of what they have. Go ahead and breathe it in like you did the green mist.
This is a Claire that I've always wanted strengthened.
Okay.
It's a prayer I have.
Mm-hmm.
There is a bright blue.
And go ahead and ask for
There's a
it.
bright blue
Yeah.
ray going right into my third eye,
Excellent. Excellent.
and it's exploding right inside,
Wow. Beautiful.
filling up the inside of my head.
Wonderful.
And they're happy. They're sitting there like this, happy, clapping.
Hmm. Do they look humanoid? Do they look gray shape? You know, the bulbous head and big eyes? Like, how would you describe their bodies?
Almost similar to the first door.
Okay.
Hard to tell if they are bluish or I'm just in that blue mist, that
Per-
blue atmosphere.
Fair enough.
Their eyes are not that big.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They smile, big smiles, big smiles.
Excellent. So when you feel complete in that space, I'd like you to go back in the hallway, but before you approach another door, let me know when you're there and say your goodbyes, etc., or your farewells, and you'll see them soon again, hopefully. Or if they have any last messages for you, now is the time for them to deliver it.
One of them said, "You'll be back stronger than ever."
Wonderful. Thank you.
Okay. I'm in the hallway now.
Okay, so my microphone was off and I was asking you questions when you were in the green door, in the green space. And I was wondering if you got the impression that that was what we would call the green man. Have you ever heard of that, Sophie, the green man? Do you
Yes.
think that that green space was the green man tying to the earth
Yeah,
and
definitely
heart?
could
Yeah,
have been. Definitely could have been. I didn't see a face.
okay.
He looked he looked viney. He looked skinny with like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. How fascinating. Yeah, I was talking to you and I was like, well, she just doesn't want to answer.
did not
But
hear you.
but you didn't hear me. No, I realize that now. Okay, beautiful. So let us go to the next experience and you tell me what you see.
The first door on my left, I'm facing out that first door when I entered.
Okay, perfect. And what does that door do for you now?
It's a bronze, strong door. It's not glowing, it's just strong.
Mm-hmm.
I push it open easily. I walk
Mm-hmm.
in. It's full of flowers. Did not expect that. Full of flowers. And the aroma is
Oh, wow.
opening up my nostrils.
Wonderful.
Um, this one has huge windows and light is blasting in through the windows. So white. Oh my God, I feel like I'm going through all my chakras. Okay.
I have a feeling that's what you're doing too.
Yeah.
And
Um,
so,
hmm. The room is full of light flowers in front of me all around, except for this one bouquet of red. It's like, whoa, you're so
uh-huh.
red. You're so red with all this whitish, lightish blue flower, pastel flowers all around with a bright red bouquet.
Oh, wow. Beautiful.
And the bouquet just through the air just came to me and I held it.
Okay.
There's someone or a couple of beings behind the flowers. Um, One steps out now. I'm just holding the red bouquet.
Mm-hmm.
Humanoidish,
Mm-hmm.
almost like in the movie Avatar.
Yes.
You'd see like a face, but there was more. And the body, slimmer than us, but so elegant, so fluid.
Mm-hmm. Do you get a sense if it's male or female or nothing or
Neither.
neither? Okay, thank you. And
We
what? Yep, go ahead.
we are balanced. It's saying to me, we are balanced.
Thank you.
And I'm asking, like, what kind of life is here? What civilization am I on?
Mm-hmm.
Our life is balanced. There's good, there's bad, but we balance it out so we can be productive and be fair to all. This is a planet that is fair to all. We all work, we all have our own lives, but our community, our sense of community is very strong.
And since they are balanced, is that why they're neither male nor female, or they are a combination of male and female? How would they describe themselves physically?
We are neither female nor male. We just are. We are. We are. I feel like I'm getting, we are the balance of God.
Beautiful, thank you. And what is your purpose with Sophie? Why are you revealing yourselves to her at this moment?
She needs to see that this is possible.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to see that she has been part of this already and needs to remember this kind of life. I don't know why I'm holding so tightly to those red roses. They're like this.
Yeah. Why don't you ask? Or sense into it, feel into it. What's the symbolism of the red roses in the room of flowers?
I'm hearing the word balance, sturdiness, strength. I can smell the aroma of the roses, their gentleness, their sweetness, but holding the bouquet is I'm holding it so tight, like a stronghold. I guess I don't know if it's rooted, to stay rooted or grounded or my foundation, but the sweetness is coming up into me.
Okay. So, do you sense or feel that the red of the roses symbolizes your root chakra?
Oh, no doubt. As soon as I saw them,
Excellent.
the red of the roses is lightening up. It's
Okay.
becoming lighter red, lighter red, lighter red. And I released them and they went back with the other flowers, but they're not as bright. It's more of a blend.
Excellent.
And I
Um,
looked at the being and it totally smiled and telepathically said, "You get it,
nice.
get it."
Nice. Can you describe their facial features? Are they similar to humans, or what do you
The facial
notice?
features, yes, similar to humans, much more beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
bluish green, gold. I feel like I'm in the Avatar movie almost, but
Wow, their skin
like
is
just
blue. Yeah.
bluish,
Mm-hmm.
tealish, glowing. So that's where I see the gold. It's not gold, it's a glow
It's a
within.
glow. How beautiful. Thank you. And can you ask them for a name?
We are the betas.
Interesting. Thank you.
Betas. Betas, the betas.
Betas.
Yes, we are.
Interesting. Thank you. And where does your world realm reside? Are you on a planet? Are you in another dimension? Where do you reside?
We are a planet on another dimension close to yours. You can easily visit us if you choose. Just step into us. Call us. Call us. Step into us, and you will be in our world.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. And we're so grateful to be in communication with you. Do you happen to have a message for either Sophie directly or for humanity in general that we can relay?
Patient, impatient. Um, we have been patiently waiting for for your impatience
Mhm.
to end. And the time for your impatience is drawing to a close, and you will all see and experience more truths of who you are.
Excellent. Thank you so much for that message. And Sophie, do you feel you are complete in this realm?
I am very complete, very happy to have met this being.
And go out into the hallway, and when you're there, let me know.
I'm in the hole so fast.
So fast. Wow. Okay. So, what's next for you, Sophie?
I have two doors calling me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm standing on the four-door side. The last door, number 4 or number 2 on the other, which they're both like swinging open. Pick me, pick me. Um, Door number 4 on my right.
Okay. Door 4 on the right hallway, right side of the hallway. Okay.
The door is pinky gold.
Excellent.
Pinky gold. Flies right open. Feel like I'm standing on I don't know flowers. I feel like I'm standing on, oh, maybe red poppies.
Oh,
I'm standing on red poppies, but they keep changing colors. They were red when I stood in there, and then they're pink, and then they became teal, and then they became white. And it's almost like, ooh, everywhere I step, they just keep changing. It's like a lawn of changing colors.
wow. Fascinating.
There's a big book on the corner.
Hmm. Go over and look at it.
On the left wall, there's this big book. It flew off the shelf and opened up onto the stadium or whatever, podium.
Okay.
Big. The pages are gold all around, yellowy.
Mm-hmm.
The writing is different language, but I hear the book saying my writings are musical,
Hmm.
but they're not musical letters.
Okay.
They're not musical notes.
Mm-hmm. And what is that book?
God sounds we contain
God's
the
Sound.
sound of God.
Beautiful. Thank you.
The room is so quiet, so still, and yet far, far, far up, I could faintly hear, I feel like saying angelic music or a harp.
Okay. Would you go ahead and just take a deep breath and really center yourself in that space and allow for the next thing to get your attention and
They're flying all around. These little, I feel like saying they're kind of bat-like, but they're so light colored and there are a lot of them,
mm-hmm.
almost angelic little flying things, angelic little bats.
Pixies
They're
are coming to my head. I don't know if that would describe them, but
closer to pixies.
mm-hmm.
And they're just all flying around.
Hmm.
They're all following each other around the room. And I'm just like, the freedom
Mm-hmm.
and the joy they have.
Mm-hmm.
I could just feel they are of service. We welcome you. We welcome you. Welcome to our little piece of heaven. They're not stopping though. They're still choo.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how I hear it, but I hear that from them.
Yeah.
You won't understand our name. You won't understand our name, but the closest you will understand is flippies, flippers, flippies,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. We are the flippies.
I just got a pop in my ears. What does that mean for me, if you don't mind asking them?
You're tuning into us very strongly,
Thank
and
you.
we are honored, for we feel the more the merrier. Yeah, I think I'm done in this room.
Yeah.
It's really nice though. I love the silence with that little sound in the
Mm.
background.
Mm. And can you sense or can you ask, what is the purpose of you knowing of this room? Why were you brought here today?
Galaxy upon galaxy, universe upon universe, foreverness. And through foreverness, there is sound that connects us all. Yeah, it's kind of makes me feel like teary-eyed.
Yeah, these are beautiful, beautiful experiences today. And so
I,
when you, yeah.
I thank them, even though they won't stop moving. It's like,
Mm.
thank you, thank you.
Mm.
Um, I'm outside. I'm going to door number one on the right.
Okay.
First door when I entered. It's a solid blue door. A solid door, opened easy. In the middle of the room, there's a being that I feel like saying we've seen in pictures, like from Area 51.
Okay.
So small, large head. It's quiet, but he feels knowledgeable. He said, come in, sit down.
I'm getting very emotional, Sophie. I can feel his heart. I'm getting like a pulling sensation in my heart chakra.
Mm. He's He's not too tall, so when I sit, he's looking down at me a little bit. We have always been here to help, only to help.
Mm-hmm.
We can't wait because we know there's so much goodness on your planet. We can't wait till you all embrace us so we can embrace you. We have so much to share, so much to give.
Thank you.
We could
Can,
be partners. We could be partners, and this wasn't allowed.
mm,
We wait for that day. Oh, this is such a solemn moment.
yes.
I feel bad. I feel like ashamed
Mm.
that we didn't respect his people.
And can he identify or he or she identify themselves? We would like to know, I would like to know who you are and what race you represent.
I'm seeing a big letter A. I'm not hearing anything. He's not saying, I'm not getting
How long have you been working with humanity?
longer than your books even show, even
Yeah,
longer than your history allows you to go back. We have been there before.
yes. And what stopped us from interacting with each other? How did we fall apart, fall away from each other?
Fear,
Mm-hmm.
fear, power, and greed. There are those that didn't want us to help your humanity. They wanted us to help them only, the few.
Mm.
Sad. He
And
looks sad.
he
His
looks sad.
feeling is sad. He understands, but he's sad.
Well, does work like this give you hope?
Oh yes, it opens our hearts and it opens our hearts and we can open our doors more freely when we feel we can be safer to interact with your planet.
We hope things will improve, and I know they will because we are on that trajectory. What do you see for humanity? Can you help us?
We see that too.
Hmm.
We feel, even though it should not be, we feel it will be a slow process,
Hmm.
but it will be the people, the masses
Hmm.
that will, what's the, the masses will bring us in so we
Mhm.
can integrate more fully and make progress together.
Wonderful. Thank you. What was humanity supposed to be? What is our place? Like, where are we going to be that we have been held back from?
The peoples in your history have made choices, and instead of being open to all that the divine has made
Mhm.
in creation, their choices made them close doors and made their lives difficult throughout history when it should have been lighter, easy, freer, accepting.
Mhm.
There should have been connections, not separation.
Right.
Everything should have been connected instead of all these walls that were put up that we are now slowly
Mm.
seeing are being broken down.
Wonderful. Well, we honor you and we thank you for being patient with us.
He said, my people have suffered.
Mm.
My people have suffered a lot with some of your people.
How? How have they suffered?
Those that have come here were not always welcomed.
Right.
They were not welcome.
Ah, yes.
And treated poorly.
Treated poorly. I recall a story of a being that was imprisoned, and there was one man who could telepathically communicate with him. And he spoke about all that you've been saying. Very intelligent, very knowledgeable. But because of our humans controllers, the military, the other beings that know about you, I just feel like maybe it might be the same. You might be that same species or race that he
We
was
are.
communicating with.
We are those people.
Yes. And do you have a message for that man that told humanity about his interactions with one of yours before he transitioned and left his physical body?
There have been so many people that have been in contact with our people.
Mhm.
We thank you for seeing us. Thank you for seeing us.
And we hope from humanity, from new humanity, that you forgive us and that you welcome us. And it is my greatest hope, and I believe Sophie's as well, that the hearts and minds of humanity release the fear programming and learn to tune in more to our heart and what our hearts are telling us as to what the truth is. And this is our greatest hope, and we hope you receive that from us today. Namaste. Thank you.
We do. We thank you. We thank all of your people that send us these kinds of love,
Mm-hmm.
because this is what makes us continue our mission that
Earlier,
we have already forgiven.
thank you. Earlier, we asked for a name of either your star or your planet. If you were able to help us with that, it would be very beneficial. Okay.
I'm getting an L with an X, but I can't get a name.
Okay. Whatever you're being sent, you had said a big letter A, and you just said now L and X. Maybe a constellation or a star. Are we in knowledge of this star? Do we know where you come from?
I'm hearing no.
No. All right, fair enough. We are so grateful for communicating with you, and we're thankful and we honor you in all ways.
We are just as grateful. Thank you.
You're welcome. And thank you, Sophie.
Oh, this door just doesn't even have, it just, almost like a sliding door. Open.
Okay, excellent. There you go.
It's blackish.
Mm-hmm.
Blackish mist. Blackish mist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's got rays of every color coming down into the room.
Thank you.
White, gold, violet, blue, orange. Lots
Hmm.
of very thin rays just shooting down into the black mist. I'm trying to see if anyone is in the room with me. I'm seeing an angry dog.
Okay.
I can see his teeth. Are you upset with me for being here?
Say it again.
I'm asking the dog, are you upset
Oh, okay.
that I'm in here? You're angry, or I'm protecting. I'm just protecting. I said, okay, I'm not here to do any harm. I see nothing else. Just those rays. Still,
Okay. Can you ask the dog what he is protecting, or she, or it?
we we roam the planet and we protect. We protect from intruders.
Hmm.
I said, I'm not an intruder. I just want to say hello. And now I just see like 50 dogs just sitting though, no teeth,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
sitting and looking at me.
Okay. So ask them what the purpose of this vision is. Why have you been drawn here?
We want you to know that you can't just come and feel like you have a right to just go wherever you want to go. We will watch, we will protect, and we need to make sure we can trust
Mm-hmm.
before we work with you. I mean, the dogs are all just sitting there. It's like I'm looking at, they're kind of like Lassie, but they're not. They're kind of wolfish, but
Mm-hmm.
they're all just sitting with their mouths closed, no teeth, no gnarling.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just, look like they're calm. They're
Mm-hmm.
calm now. They see I'm not a threat.
And tell them you have been brought here with your guidance, with your own higher guidance for a purpose. And if they can sense and feel into you that you are not a threat, ask them to allow you to pass or allow to reveal to you what this space is holding for you.
We want to show you, we are almost an example to you to know that you are protected too.
Mm.
You do not do anything alone. You have protection with you at all times, but you forget. So we are showing you we are protection for our space. You have protection for yourself. You don't do anything alone. Said thank you for the reminder that I am not alone and I am protected. And they all seem to just relax and look like
Mm.
nice, sweet dogs.
Oh.
The rays of light disappeared, but the room now has not a black mist, a gray mist.
Mm-hmm.
I can't seem to see anything past the gray mist, besides the dogs just all sitting around the room. We are the example of reminders. We are the example of reminders for your life. I guess that I always have guidance, protection, something with me
Mm.
on any endeavor. I'm leaving this room. Could be door number 3 on the left. I don't even remember now.
Okay.
Um,
It will show you.
this door has a big, big, heavy iron or brass handle. It's very busy. It's more than a room. It's an area. It's very busy. I can't make out the beings, but I know they're busy. Everyone has a job. I don't know if it's like a kitchen or an assembly line. Everyone's doing something. They seem happy, but I don't see them.
Mm-hmm.
They're accomplishing, but it's only short term. They're doing their thing and then they're free. Then they're free to explore the rest of their time until the next day when they go back to work for a little bit.
Hmm.
They're working for the planet. They do what they have to do. It doesn't take long, and then they're free. They're
Hmm.
free. It's almost like they have a 9 to 12 job, and then they're free to just do what they want. And there's a lot of flying around and meeting each other in the air and saying hi and let's do this and let's explore this. And it's this kind of atmosphere
Hmm.
when they're done with their work.
Okay.
It's almost like I'm watching a humongous TV screen in this room. Someone saying, "You want to come? You want to come on board?" It's almost like a flying tram. And all of a sudden, I hop in and I'm in the air.
Hmm.
You're here, you're here, you're here. Try this, try that. You want to fly? Let's fly. Kind of that kind of atmosphere.
Fascinating.
You want ice cream? We have ice cream. And then you're holding ice cream.
Sounds
Like
like,
a land of, not manifesting, a land of desires, a land of explore your desires.
nice. Can you describe the beings?
Well, I kind of don't see them.
Okay.
And the word that came to mind is mashed potatoes. Yeah, okay. I don't know if they're maybe because of their lifestyle, they're gooey, they're malleable, they're,
Okay.
oh my God, they're like mashed potato people, but I don't see faces.
I love it. What do you think
Hmm.
your lesson is from this room? Why have you been shown this?
I feel they're showing me there can be balance in your life, should be balance in my life. Do what I have to do. You know, you got to cook, you got to do the bills, you got to wash your clothes, but then
Mm,
be free,
mm,
be free and explore and don't be afraid because you can fly. Yeah. A lot of, I, yeah, I hold myself back. Fear of doing something wrong, fear of saying the wrong thing.
Mm.
It, it's like I'm 7 years old.
Mm.
Yeah. And they're so free. And there's no failing. It's just doing, trying.
Right, right.
Okay, I'm standing in the room again. I'm off that flying tram. Yeah, that it's almost like the giant screen has faded.
Okay.
I saw what life is like here and what life could be for me. Yeah, I'm in the hallway again.
Okay. So what's next, Sophie?
I don't
Any any
there
doorways lighten up?
I believe there's on the left side there should be at least one. There's a door that has a bulb on top flashing. I'm
Okay.
next. I'm next. I'm in. Oh, I feel like if I take a step in, I'm gonna fall into
Oh,
an abyss.
okay.
Not a good feeling. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the edges are solid. I can walk around the edges of the room, but when I look down, it's scary. Don't want to fall. Don't want to fall in.
Okay.
Um,
Why don't you call up your guide with you? What was his name? Tarna. Let's bring Tarna in and have him stand with you. And when Tarna shows up, just let me know.
he's there.
Thank you. Thank you, Tarna.
We're walking around the room. The back of the room is solid floor.
Mm-hmm.
Walked around, and then that area in the back is solid. I feel like I'm looking at nothing though. I don't see furniture. I don't see. He's looking up at me. I'm looking down at him. Like, what am
Mm-hmm.
I doing here? Mhm. He said, if we jump, we go there and jump, we can go together to the center of the earth and you'll make new friends there too.
Well, Sophie, this is your journey.
But I'm jumping. I know I'm safe. I know I'm safe. I know I'm safe.
Okay.
All right, let's walk back around the room, back by the door. I can say all right 100 times, doesn't mean I'll jump. Um, okay,
You're going to do it?
I think I can do it. He's still holding my hand.
Tarna, what will she experience there? Just to put her mind at ease a bit. What's the purpose of taking the jump? What's that significance?
Mhm. The joy of taking a chance.
Mm-hmm. It's an important lesson, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
It'll take an instant, he said. It'll just take an instant. It's so fast, so windy. Your hair will move a little bit, then it'll stop. All right, I'm jumping. And oh my God, I'm standing inside. My hair moved
Mm-hmm.
with the gush of wind jumping down, but I'm standing on like the center of Mother Earth. I'm standing on polished crystal floor,
Ooh.
amethyst. I'm in a, oh, it smells, a giant, giant underground amethyst, amethyst
Cave?
walls, amethyst ceiling, polished amethyst floor. Yes, it's like a cave. If I go through that opening, I'm walking through an opening on the right.
Okay.
It is bright, it is alive,
Mm.
it is bustling with life.
Is Tarna still with you?
No, no,
Okay.
no. Hmm.
Okay.
Um, I don't know. I feel like I'm with so much movement. Grasshoppers.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
A lot of, I feel like saying praying mantis, but right now I'm seeing the grasshoppers doing their work inside Mother Earth.
Okay.
They're very busy. Oh my God, they all have projects and no one even acknowledges me, says hello, doing their thing, almost like busy bees, but they're not bees.
Right.
Um, oh, there's a castle way over there. I'm gonna go to the castle. A lot of crystals along the path. Instead of a fence, it's like crystals
Okay.
lining the path. Oh, the castle's not as big a castle as I thought. It's just a very, very large estate home.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I can't believe I'm seeing a praying mantis open the door.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome. Come in. It's a home. It's a regular home with a lot of wood and wood furniture and fireplace. It's like home. It's
Yeah.
we live we live under the earth, under the wood, under the maze of trees and mushrooms. I don't know why I'm there, but it's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Ask him why you're there.
I am. We need you to know, to seriously know how much life there is below what you can see.
Mm.
You may say, oh, yes, I know there's life under the earth or inside the earth, but we needed you to see it so you can remember us and remember us. We know you respect us, but there are many who don't,
Mm.
many who don't respect the land they are on and the land that is inside. But now you will see us and always remember us, living thing, every living being that the divine has created has so much purpose and so much value. We need you to remember this. He's this grasshopper is so sophisticated and regal, but he's almost like a butler without the outfit.
Beautiful energy, huh?
Yeah, yeah. There's an elegance.
Yes.
And I said, I will always remember life under the earth, under what I can see.
Beautiful. Do they have a message? Any other messages for humanity or for Sophie at this time? Does Sophie have a special connection to the insect realm or to the earthly realm?
Sophie never feels she has connection to the earth realm.
Ah.
She feels that she always looks to the sky and above and beyond. However, she is so connected to what is beneath her feet.
Mhm.
And we laugh that she doesn't acknowledge this or see it. And we find it entertaining that she looks up rather than down. The only down she enjoys is the sand and the ocean. But there's so much more. There's
Wonderful.
so much more but beneath the sea, beneath the trees. There's full life, full experiences, knowledge that you can't even imagine comes from the inside out.
Beautiful messages.
Yeah.
So beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I want to hug him, but I'm afraid I'll break him. He's,
Ah,
he's so spiny.
I think they're stronger than we think.
Yeah. I said thank you.
Can offer him your finger.
I, he did hug me.
Oh, good.
Oh my God. It was like feeling nothing, but there was.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And
Wonderful.
I'm walking my way back through the path in the meadow
Mm-hmm.
into the amethyst cave.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I've just got to go up now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's Tarna. He takes my hand.
Mm-hmm.
He said, close your eyes. And I'm on top. I'm in the hallway.
There you go. That
And
was
he's gone.
easy.
Tarna's gone in the hallway.
You know, Sophie, this has been so beautiful. Is there any other doorways ready for you? I was wondering if you wanted to maybe call in the blue avians or Jesus or something that has connected us together, you and I.
Hmm. I've always heard of the blue avians. Not quite sure who they are,
Okay.
but no problem calling them. Um, yes,
Just
she was in the corner,
okay.
standing there in the corner. Ah, I haven't seen Moses in a long time. Moses is on the other corner holding his staff.
Oh, beautiful.
Um, oh my God, it's my usual that I used to see them years ago when I did a weekly meditation. They started showing up. Yeshua, Moses, and behind me is the shaman, and sitting on the ground is the Indian
Mm,
drumming. I feel full. I feel full and enriched.
beautiful.
I can't. I went down below. I went up above a little.
Mm-hmm.
Still anxious to meet the galactic beings, whomever decides to show up for us.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but there's a lot of color through these doors, which
Wow.
were, which were
Mm-hmm.
areas that I needed to perhaps strengthen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So does any one of these beings wish to speak? Yeshua, Moses, the shaman, or the Indian? We would welcome any sort of messages for humanity and some whatever Sophie needs to hear at this time.
Moses is saying, we are standing behind Sophie because we are no better than she is
Hmm.
or anyone else. We are all equal individuals on this planet. We need people to understand each individual can meld together to be one because under God's eyes, we are one, only one. People here, so-called my people, Yeshua over there so-called his people, the natives behind her, another people, and yet we're not different. We wait for the days when people will understand their hearts are all one heart,
Mm.
one beating heart, not 8 billion beating different hearts. The heart of God.
Thank you, Moses. Well, Sophie, I'll leave it up to you.
I am complete.